And today it is a beautiful Friday. We still have DJ Cisse in the background with some amazing videos. And remember, Fridays, it's always about entertainment. That's what we prefer doing on Fridays. It's relaxed, and it's a public holiday on top of that. And Farouk brought for us things, just reminding you guys, well, if I don't like it, there's going to be a problem. But anyway, moving on, spoken word. We do have a guest in studio who actually does a spoken word. Normally we do all these Prince EA, we do Kim, we do, Islam Talk. We do so many people from different countries, but we do have our own here. How are you doing?
I am very good.
Please introduce yourself to all of us.
Yeah, my name is Beck.
Yes.
I go by Beck Cohen as my stage name, doing poetry, rap, and hip hop. Basically, I do spoken word, but I fuse it with a little bit of rap to create that intensity and the love for a person to love what I'm doing and stuff.
Come right there. I'm hearing American accent.
No, it's
Let's
not.
begin. Let's begin with, first of all, why those names Beck Cohen?
Cohen is a Jewish name, which means a preacher. I believe I'm a priest, man.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
He's a preacher. A preacher spreads words. So
yeah, good, like kind of like the good vibe, the gospel of Jesus Christ, I guess.
Yes.
Sometime.
All right.
Yeah, and I believe I'm supposed to kind of like create a world or bring the world back to righteousness, and I make everybody.
So is your spoken word? You sound very religious. The way you're saying, I believe, and you bring the word.
I do believe in God, of course.
Yes, you do.
But I'm a crazy kid at the same time too. So
if you do go to church?
Yeah, I do.
Because you know Prophet Bonya is suing people for not.
I really do go to church.
I'm just asking. Anyway, back to your spoken word.
Yeah.
What are your favorite topics? Let's begin with that before I dive into now the art.
Basically, on my Wikipedia there is okay.
But you're not bragging, huh? Wikipedia, he's on Wikipedia, guys. Some of you have not yet even reached the Facebook pages. Anyways, you were saying?
They wrote it in the sense that I focus more on religious and social issues that are affecting Uganda, or we're going through in Uganda right now. And I feel like there is a lot of stuff that needs to be talked about, that needs to be exported to the outside world. Our generation, we've grown up in this sense of where the Western world is being forced onto us. Yeah. And you don't know how you're being forced onto that world, but you realize it when you grow up.
When you grow up, you realize everything you've been doing has been influenced by.
It's been an influence from the West.
Yes.
And we feel like, me personally, I feel like there is a lot of stuff I can talk about right here in Uganda that can be forced into the Western world.
Western world, yes.
And we get to be known for certain stuff that we will never find anywhere in the world.
Talking about now spoken word, some people call it poetry, some people call it spoken word. How do you begin it, and how did you start? How did you get into all of this?
I started out in rap, like just rap, because I love like hip hop and stuff. I kind of like started writing stuff, but I didn't know how to put these lines into the bars to fit and stuff. So I recorded a few songs, hip hop and stuff, but then I realized I need to focus on a wider audience. Yes. Because it's not like everybody listens to hip hop. It's not like everybody listens to rap. Yes. So I kind of like needed to reach out to a larger audience, which will be like, okay, now this is not hip hop, but somebody's just talking on the beat or something. Yeah. So I started doing spoken word too. Alrighty,
now before we get into a video that we do have here, I'd like to, you say you wanted to focus on a wider audience, and I'm still thinking, but in Uganda, do we really have that wide audience? Because I know we've had things like Quivuga. I don't know if you heard about Quivuga.
Yes.
I don't know if you remember Quivuga.
Yeah.
And Quivuga began very well, but it was overtaken by now hip-hop artists. You know what I mean? It stopped being poetry. Yeah, we've had a few others. So when you say a wider audience, do we have that audience here? Do we even understand what you get? Because sometimes you guys will be saying this, but you mean this.
I do believe we have, and I do believe I'm one of those people who are going to really create this thing and bring it to life. Yes. Because I feel like the response I've been getting from people that listen to my stuff, they go like, you're different and please keep it up. Yeah. Yes, a few will tell you that this is never going to work.
But is there money in this? Or you just do it? Because If you are my child, I'd be like, so you're going to speak to who? And we spoken what? Spoken what?
I know.
We don't speak like, where's the money? What are you earning? I didn't take you to school to speak just for you know. So is there money?
We're living in a changing world. There is probability for money, a lot of it. We're living in a changing world, and I believe that if we can export, I don't know, what do we export most in Uganda to outside world?
Coffee.
Coffee, yes. If we can export coffee, I believe we can export our stories.
Yes, very true.
We can travel the world with our stories. The same way we get Superman. Superman is my favorite, whatever, childhood
hero.
Superhero.
Yeah.
So if they exported Superman to me, I believe I can export Chintu to them.
You know, earlier on we were talking about with DJ Cisse, but this is DJ Cisse. He's been in the game for a very long time, so he's a poet on the decks.
I understand.
Say. He's spoken word.
And you do your.
That's it. I don't go.
Nobody give me.
But before we do that, he was just telling us earlier that things have changed with DJing now. There's all this branding, there's extreme marketing that they do. You have to be all out there. So how do you, like a person who does spoken word or poetry, how are you guys now marketing yourselves? Because we need you guys to go for events and, you know, and money, not only him or me. We don't hear, exactly.
I understand.
We have artists. How about now we get poets, spoken word, or what do you guys call yourself? Wordsmiths, you may call yourself.
We are spoken word poets and stuff. So, yeah, there are a lot of guys out there. This is like more of like starting up, but I believe in 1 or 2 years, our stuff is going to be like out there. And
so you guys are the pioneers.
Pretty much, I should say.
You're the pioneers.
Not like the pioneers, but we are the pioneers to more of like put it to the outside world. Because it's been like inside. And guys have been performing, they've not been recording stuff.
Yes.
So we're kind of like trying to record and put it probably on an archival kind of platform.
Now, I do understand we do have a video. It's actually called Pain in Paradise.
Yeah, Pain in Paradise.
We're going to check out this video and then we'll come back with DJ Cisse and Beck Cohen.
Yeah, my name is Beck Cohen. Pain in Paradise, body and soul. Alright. It's 2012, memory stripped back. I'm in class seated writing rap lyrics. They are teaching moral concept and other kids are busy listening. I ain't showing consent cause even chemistry is not really my thing. Took them to studio producer, asked if I do rap music or I sing. Played him my kind of beats, man, I couldn't wait to be soon blazing. He charged me 80K, but I could only afford 60K. That's the final price, well then let's get to work if it is okay. I believe there's only one record I needed to make my motherland shake. He gave me a CD with my audio on. It was a Saturday morning, man, I couldn't wait to show it off. I took it to my favorite radio station to drop it off. I really thought he was definitely gonna call it dub. But rather he laughed and said, we don't play such quality here, bro. Changed the studio and charges changed too because of the stations. Paid some good money, did the audio, took it to the same radio station. Dude couldn't even remember me because he asked me the same damn questions. Which studio was it? Who's your favorite rapper? I really learned a lesson. And in conclusion, he played me some of Apas's music. We both definitely thought he was really too sick. But I knew there was a hassle behind his material being too thick. He later said, I'm sorry, blah blah, but I cannot take it. I missed lessons because I thought I found my paradise. But things here are different, it's not as I thought it was. People here are so cold-hearted, there is no one to sympathize with. So I couldn't go back to that door cause it was already closed. But follow this burning fire in my heart, I couldn't pause. Inside of me, I knew there was something really special. Something huge that I needed not to pay to show. An aggressive force that made me feel a lot of potential. I knew I was more talented and needed no stupid-ass credentials. I started off in the music with the smallest budget that the low tone. God blessed me with my first mixtape, Ebiroto. I did a few interviews, had a few airplays, but still walked on. In my same old Nike boots and chipped jeans that were ripped and torn. So if I make it out in this cool industry, am I owed to be cold too? Cause I invest right, but there is no one my music to be sold to. I see my money, time, blood and sweat die in a poor copyright structured industry. So helping others is not sending the frame after drawing this picture. After receiving a lot of no's, y'all will have to pay for major feature on your record for it to be able to get to see the charts. If we are living life for the money, brothers and sisters, then what's the importance of Jesus living peace and love to the world happily ever after?
There you go, Beck Cohen with Pain in Paradise. Beautiful piece. I'm seeing the videos and I'm seeing everything. Now, for those who do not understand, please explain.
Yeah.
I was saying a younger you. I agreed with you when it came to chemistry. Definitely agreed with you.
That wasn't my stuff, man.
Yes.
Like, I could just lay out and I see these guys understanding stuff. Me, I'm just passing out time. That was chemistry for me.
Yes. Yes. But what is this whole vibe about, especially now? that
Pain
you're
in
trying to-
Paradise. Pain in Paradise is a song, or probably a poem I wrote about my history while trying to kind of like start recording music, promote it and all that.
Okay. Okay.
I feel like there are a lot of kids out there who want to probably leave or be here, but they can't because of certain issues here and there.
Okay.
So I wanted to record this to kind of like make them believe that everything is possible.
Finally, how do I get in touch? How do we get all your videos, especially when it comes to spoken word?
Yeah, it's all on YouTube. Beck Cohen, B-E-C-K, C-O-H-E-N. Beck
There
Cohen.
you go. There you go. Let us go check out more spoken words or spoken truths or wordsmith from Beck Cohen right there. He's on YouTube. Remember, it's B-E-C-K. Cohen, the way you hear it. Simple as that. We're going in for another break, and when we do come back, we're going to come back with DJ Cece to finalize this Turn Up Friday. Keep it right here.